Jomu, the heiress of the Zhou Corp.
Breathe out. I see the baby's head. It's almost out. Hold on. Push. The baby's out. It's out.
Xiaomi, Jomu's younger sister.
Eldest Miss, congratulations. You've given birth to a son. Second Miss,
What are you doing here?
I'm here to send you
The film was translated and narrated
And your
by
child.
our media.
to hell. Don't take the child. Sister, drink this poisoned wine. Zhou Corp. From now on, I'm the only daughter. Your fiancé CEO Chen of Chen Corp. Chen Yizhuan is mine now too. Oh right, there's one more thing. I didn't tell you, your pathetic mother didn't die of illness.
Zhou Jiaoming, what are you saying? My mother didn't die of illness. Then how did she die?
Well, you'll have to go. To hell. To ask her yourself. Here, let me help you on your way.
Help!
5 years later.
I'm back. Everything everyone owes me. It's time to pay up. Hello.
Zhou Mu, I made an appointment for you with your mother's attending physician,
Zhao Tingting, Zhou Xu's best friend.
Gong Quanzhen. It's at his clinic. I'm sure you'll find the evidence.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Back then your mother and I were like sisters. From now on the Zhao family is your family. You are the Zhao family's one and only daughter.
Chen Kylin, son of Chen Yixuan.
The GPS says Mother is here. It's Mother. Mother. Mother, Kylin finally found you.
What did he just call me? He called me mother. Little boy, what's your name?
My name is Chen Kylin. Mother, let's go home, okay?
How could Kylin disappear? How old is he? What if he's been kidnapped? What should we do?
Good riddance if he's lost. I hope he never comes back.
Mr. Chen, I checked the nearby surveillance camera. The young master ran into a blind spot and disappeared.
Issue a missing person notice throughout Zhongcheng. As long as we can find Kylin, no matter how much money he wants, give it to him.
Yes, young master.
Zhou Jiaoming. Chen Yixuan. How is it them?
How does this person look so much like Zhou Mu?
Daddy, I brought Mother back.
The young master actually called her mother. He's never called mother before.
Kylin, come to daddy first.
No, I want to be with Mother.
Shen Kai.
Okay, young master. Let's go. I'll take you to play. Let's go.
This woman looks so much like Zhou Mu, and Kylin called her mother. Could she be? Who are you?
I'm Zhao Linlin.
Miss Zhao. Have some fruit. Zhou Mu has been allergic to mango since childhood. Just a little bit, and her arm would immediately break out in a rash. Let me see. Are you really my dead sister? Really Zhao Linlin? Here, Miss Zhao. Have some water. Excuse me.
I have something to do. I'll be going now.
Shen Kai.
Miss Zhao, this is your compensation from Mr. Chen. Fill in whatever.
Master Chen is quite generous. 999,999,999. Is that okay?
Okay.
Miss Xiao. I'll see you out.
The film
Okay.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
Miss Xiao, I hope you know your place. Don't think that just because you look like Yishuan's fiancée and brought back Kylin when he was lost today that you can get close to him and seduce him.
Mother went to the hospital. No, I want to go see her too.
Kylin, what's wrong?
Daddy, my stomach hurts.
Quite generous. The family doctor is coming.
Daddy, don't go. I want to go to the hospital.
Going to the hospital is too slow.
Daddy, just go to the hospital.
Kylin doesn't usually like going to the hospital. Today. Why is she acting so strange? Okay, Daddy will take you to the hospital now. Zhao Linlin. What is she doing?
Daddy. Daddy,
Kylin, your computer.
Daddy, my stomach hurts so bad.
Okay. Let's go.
Gong Quanchen, the doctor who once treated Zhou Mu's mother.
Found it. This should be the file. It should have my mother's records from when she was sick. One file is still password protected. There must be something wrong. Kylin, why are you here?
Mother, I miss you. Mother, you need to wait for me for a few minutes. That's all. Unlocked.
Not bad, Kylin. I didn't expect. You're a genius kid.
What Zhao family heiress? Seeing a doctor and stood someone up. I've truly lived long enough to see everything.
Doctor. Hello. Did you just see a little boy? About this tall. He was just here with me. He disappeared in the blink of an eye.
Isn't this Chen Yuxuan from Chen Group? Why is he here? I didn't see him. How about I help you look for him?
Okay. Thank you.
Mother, the people outside are gone. There's no more sound.
Let's go. We should leave too.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What a coincidence.
Not a coincidence. Why are you at the hospital?
This.
Daddy, I came to the hospital to find Mother.
Kylin. Don't call people mother randomly. She's not your mother.
She is Mother.
The young master is having another episode.
There, baby. It's all Daddy's fault. Daddy will find mother for you right now. Okay.
Really, Daddy?
Really?
I want my real mommy. Not the bad auntie.
Sure. It's true. Don't cry now.
Mr. Chen, this is the Zhao residence. We're here.
Trespassing. I'll sue you.
Then what about you sneaking into the hospital locker room and impersonating a nurse? What do you have to say about that?
Wait a minute. How did you know I snuck into the hospital locker room? I'm asking you a question. Why are you blushing?
You really are blushing? I'm not blushing.
Liar.
Miss Zhao, our Mr. Chen came to see you today because he has something serious to discuss.
Not interested. No time. Please just get out of my house.
If you don't want to talk to me, I can talk to Zhao Corp.
Are you threatening me with Zhao Corp?
I'm giving you a choice.
Go ahead. What do you want?
Kylin has had autism since he was a child. When it flares up, he can easily hurt himself. Now he recognizes you as his mother and is clamoring to see you. So,
Nanny contract.
you want me to be your nanny? Are you serious?
if you agree, you'll receive a large sum of money every month as compensation.
How many checks are we talking about each month?
10,
Do you think 10 checks is enough to buy me?
80. Fill it in yourself. And from now on, Zhao Corp's business will be under Chen Corp's protection.
Miss Zhao, even A-list celebrities don't get this kind of offer.
Impressive. He's playing dirty.
I was just giving an example. Of course A-list celebrities wouldn't catch Mr. Chen's eye.
Besides that, I have 3 rules.
What a hassle.
First, you're not allowed to be a bad influence on Kylin.
No problem.
Second, you're not allowed to use Kylin as an excuse to get close to me.
Oh my god. So narcissistic. Truly a match made in heaven with Zhou Xiaomi. You two are perfect for each other. No problem.
Third, FOR Kylin's convenience. Starting today, you'll move into my house.
What?
Do you agree?
Do I have a choice?
No. Sign it.
Sign here.
Just in time to move in and give me a chance to investigate Zhou Xiaomi. I can't sleep. I'll go to the bathroom.
Mother. What should I do? That Kylin kid mistook someone who looks a lot like my sister for his mother. Yushuan even had her move in. But that bastard will never be on my side.
What are you doing here?
I'm just going to the bathroom. I was just passing by.
You better be. Don't let me catch
The
you
film was
having any
translated
inappropriate
and
thoughts.
narrated by M.
Don't
Media.
worry, Mr. Chen. A rabbit doesn't eat the grass near its burrow.
Kylin just cry. You go and coax him.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a very cute little prince. Unfortunately, he had a wicked father. His father, not only wicked, but also a narcissist.
Zhao Linlin. Are you talking about me?
This is for children. Are you a child? Get out.
You.
What about me? If you don't get out, do you still want Kylin to sleep well? Chen Yixuan, are you crazy? You freaking hooligan.
Mother hit well. And scolded even better.
Sleep tight.
Sleep tight.
Okay.
You. Come out with me.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Just now, in a fit of anger, I not only hit him, but also scolded him. Charge, Pikamu. Don't be afraid. I just...
Close the door.
Flash. Chen Yixuan.
Early in the morning. This woman is not in the room. Shen Kai. Where is Zhao Linlin?
Mr. Chen. Miss Zhao went out early this morning.
Went out. Where could she have gone?
Take this medicine back and decoct it 3 times a day.
All right, thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. Don't mention it.
Song Jin, the heir to the Song Traditional Medicine Center.
Brother Song Jin.
Let's go. Come with me.
Okay.
Auntie, this case does have a problem.
Where's the problem?
The medical record shows that Auntie died of pulmonary tuberculosis, but Auntie was so healthy. How could she suddenly get pulmonary tuberculosis? I'm afraid she didn't die of pulmonary tuberculosis.
All right, I understand. I'll go to the hospital again and meet with Gong Quanjun.
Zhou Mu, how has your health been since you returned to China?
Don't worry, Song Jin. I'm fine. Nothing unusual.
Let me see. Recovering well. The toxins in your body are almost cleared.
5 years ago.
Back then, it was you, Song Jin, who saved me and also took care of me abroad, helping me recover. Now,
The film
You
was
are my
translated
lifesaver.
and
I don't
narrated
even
by
know to
M
thank you.
Media.
It's too polite to say thank you between us.
Chen Yixuan.
Song Jin, I need to take a call.
Okay.
What's up?
Hello, Zhao Linlin.
I'm eating out. I'll be back after dinner.
Zhou Mu, are you free later?
Yes. What's wrong?
Nothing. I want to have dinner with you.
Zhao Linlin. How dare you hang up on me?
Mr. Chen, we have a collaboration to discuss with the Shen Corporation today. It's time to go.
Let's go.
A perfect couple, talented and beautiful. What's so well matched about them?
How are they even a match? Open the door. Zhao Linlin. You just now. Did you just say they were a good match?
Yes, Mr. Chen. A dashing blue suit, paired with a white dress. Aren't they a perfect match? Hey, Mr. Chen, the restaurant isn't that way.
I'm hungry. Can't I eat something?
Didn't we just have lunch? Is he a pig? Hey, Mr. Chen.
Tell me. What's their relationship?
Who? Them? They look like a couple in love.
I think your eyes need to be checked.
Thanks for your concern, Mr. Chen. My eyes don't need checking. There's nothing wrong with them.
Look into that man's background for me.
Which man?
The man across from Zhao Linlin.
Okay.
Song Jin. How could he be with Zhao Linlin? Be together. He grew up with Zhou Mu from a young age. Back then those two were childhood sweethearts. Innocent playmates. Could it be that Zhao Linlin is? Who exactly?
Introduce her, Zhao Linlin, a friend I met while studying abroad.
Brother Song Jin. Is she really a friend you met while studying abroad? Studying abroad. But she looks a lot like my missing sister.
Your missing sister. A few days ago, didn't you also say that I look like Yishuan's fiancé? Could it be Chen Yishuan is your brother-in-law, and you are seducing your brother-in-law? Wouldn't that make me a mistress?
I'm not a mistress. My sister was the one who didn't want Yishuan.
Zhou Qiaomi.
Yishuan. Yishuan. I won't hide it from you any longer. My sister fell for a poor boy and insisted on marrying him. She even said she didn't like you, Yishuan. Because of this, she caused a huge scene with the family. And then the day before the engagement party, she ran off with that poor boy.
Zhou Qiaomi, you.
Stop talking nonsense. Miss Zhou is the chairman's personal choice for Mr. Chen, chosen fiancé. How could she elope with someone else? Mr. Chen, I believe Miss Zhou wouldn't do such a thing.
Yishuan. My sister is just like that.
This is your family matter. I, as an outsider, won't interfere. I'll be going then.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Come home with me. Kylin misses you.
I still have some things to do. I'll leave later.
Didn't you hear? She told you to let go.
I'll only give you 3 minutes to handle all of this. Otherwise,
Brother Yishuan.
Zhou Mu, Chen Yixuan still doesn't know your true identity.
He still doesn't know.
Yishuan? Are you angry about sister?
get out.
You've been kicked out, haven't you?
Don't get cocky. Yizhuan and Songjin. Only pay attention to you. Because of this face that looks like my sister's.
Narrated by M Media.
You're just a replacement at best.
You really know how to time things. Exactly 3 minutes.
You mean I can come even later?
You can try.
I'm just saying. But I'm curious. Why are you so angry? Even if your fiancé ran off with someone else, aren't you with her sister?
You think I'm angry because of Jomu.
Isn't that right?
Why would I be angry because of Jomu? Her matters have nothing to do with me.
Just talk normally. Why are you so close?
What was that just now? I actually couldn't help but want to kiss her.
Zhou Shengjun.
Zhou Shengjun, whose original name was Gong Shengjun, changed his surname to Zhou many years ago. He is Gong Quanjin's twin brother.
What's going on?
Mother will tell you a little secret. Daddy has a severe fear of the dark.
There's such a condition. You little rascal, you're really afraid of the dark. There, we're not afraid of the dark.
The power hasn't tripped. How can there be no electricity? What is this that's written here? The power's back on. I'm so awesome. Mr. Chen. Mr. Chen is calling. Mr. Chen.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
Mr. Chen is calling. Excuse me.
He's always so rash. He doesn't even know to knock when entering.
When you came in just now, it seems like you didn't knock either. What does Mr. Chen mean by this? I'm here, it seems, only to take care of Kylin. Nothing else, right?
This is your room. You stay. I'll go out.
Miss Zhao, I must remind you, only Miss Zhou is the daughter-in-law chosen by our chairman. No one else, no matter who or what, even if they look exactly like Miss Zhou, is acceptable.
The warning you just gave me should be directed at Zhou Xiaomi.
Don't mention that Zhou Xiaomi to me. Just mentioning her makes me angry.
What are you angry about? Shouldn't I be the one who's angry? Being threatened for no reason.
You don't know. 6 years ago, our Mr. Chen was in a bad mood and drinking alone in his hotel room. Zhou Xiaomi at that time entered Mr. Chen's room and they unexpectedly slept together. That's how the young master was born.
6 years ago.
You're Mr. Chen 6 years ago. The hotel he stayed at when he was drunk. Which hotel was it?
The Jiqing Hotel. Miss Zhao, don't go. I'm not finished yet. Afterwards, Zhou Xiaomi has always acted as young master's mother and pestered our Mr. Chen. You mustn't follow her example.
Zhao Linlin. What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Why am I here? This is Kylin's room. As his father. Can't I be in my son's room?
Fine. Then I'll leave.
Stop. I'm leaving. Stay.
Mother, actually Daddy is waiting for you in my room. Because he knows you'll definitely come to my room to coax me to sleep.
Early in the morning. Where are you going again?
Do I need to report to you where I'm going? Please be clear. I'm only at your house to take care of Kylin. I'm not here to be a hostage.
That's not what I meant. It's just
what?
Just wanted you to stay for dinner.
I'm not hungry. Eat by yourself.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
Zhou Mu, why are you suddenly visiting your brother today?
Zhou Cheng, brother of Zhou Mu.
Didn't we say, for safety's sake, we wouldn't see each other for now?
Brother, my son isn't dead. He's now Zhou Qiami's son. His name is Jin Kylin. The room I went to by mistake that year was Chen Yixuan's room.
So all this time, you were carrying Chen Yixuan's child. If I'd known this, we shouldn't have canceled the engagement party.
But it's already happened. There's no going back.
Why can't we go back? You can reclaim your identity now and return to the Zhou family.
It's not the right time yet. Besides, even if I reclaim my identity, I don't plan to tell Chen Yixuan that I'm Kylin's real mother.
Why?
Chen Yixuan and I were originally in an arranged marriage. Before this, we had never even met. There are no feelings between us. If he knew now that I'm Kylin's real mother, it would become a burden for both of us. Moreover, he and Zhou Xiaomi seem to have a good relationship.
Jomu. Whatever you decide. I'll support you. I'll always be there for you.
You're the best brother.
Who else would I be good to, if not my twin sister? Of course, I'll be good to you. To that. Zhou Chao Mi.
Brother.
All right, don't cry. Big brother is always here.
Who is it?
It should be Song Jin. I asked him to come over.
Brother. You go open the door. Okay.
Look, brother Song Jin is here. What delicious food did you bring this time?
Look,
Mud shrimp. Peeled mud shrimp. Is this for me or for someone else?
Of course it's for me. Thank you, brother Song Jin.
you're welcome.
Shen Kai. What time is it? Why hasn't Zhao Linlin come back yet? Taking care of Kylin.
3 o'clock.
It's so late.
Mr. Chen. Where are you going?
Bored. Going out for a walk.
Mr. Chen, this quiet fellow, can also get bored. The sun must be rising from the west. Mr. Chen, wait for me. That thing I told you about the other day.
Is it about time? I should go.
Then let me see you off.
No need, it's fine. I'll take a taxi back.
It's okay, I'm going the same way.
Actually, it's not the same way. I'm going to the Chen residence.
Jomu. How about letting brother Song Jin take you back? I'll feel at ease if he takes you.
I'm not a child. Why wouldn't you be at ease?
No matter how old you are, to your brother, you're still a child.
Then I'll be going.
Alright, go ahead.
Then I'll be going too.
Be careful on the road. Mr. Chen. This is what you call just wandering around. I think you just want to come find Miss Zhao.
Who says I'm looking for her?
Not looking. Then let's go back. This car looks familiar. I think I've seen it somewhere. Right. I've seen it in my dreams.
The film was translated and
him.
narrated by M Media.
I asked you to investigate him before, did you?
I forgot.
Shen Kai.
Mr. Chen, don't be angry, Mr. Chen. I'll investigate right away.
Brother Song Jin, you should go back early.
It's okay. It's really no trouble.
Zhao Linlin. Who is this man? What is your relationship with him?
Mr. Chen. Mr. Chen, I found out. His name is Song Jin. He's the heir to the Song Traditional Medicine Center. He's loved traditional Chinese medicine since he was a child. Gentle and refined, he has always been the object of many women's affection in Jiangkang. I believe he is also Miss Zhao's dream lover.
Hey, do you think I'm heir? What nonsense are you talking about here?
So. Is Shen Kai right?
What do you mean, right or wrong?
Is he really your dream lover?
Yes or no? What does it have to do with you? Who are you to me, pressing me like this here?
Jomu.
Song Jin, you go back first. Thank you today.
Okay. You go home early too.
Okay. Don't you guys know how to ring the doorbell? What's that sound? Could it be Jin Yixuan's heartbeat?
I was afraid Shen Kai would bump into you.
Mr. Chen. Did you kick my butt?
Who kicked you? I didn't.
You did kick me. My butt still hurts.
Yes, Mr. Chen kicked you. I saw it with both my eyes.
Mr. Chen Yu.
Speaking of which, that man just now. Why did he call you Joe Mu?
How do you explain this? I can't let him know that I'm Joe Mu now.
Aren't you Zhao Linlin? Shouldn't you be called Linlin?
My nickname is Linlin. Can't my little nickname be Joe Mu?
Lin is made up of 2 Mu characters.
Our CEO is finally smart for once.
But, what is your relationship with that man?
What do you want our relationship to be?
I hope you have no relationship. Come home with me. Kylin is looking for you.
He's clearly looking for Miss Zhao. He even brought up the young master.
Chairman,
Is anyone there?
Gong Quanjun.
I Gong Quanjun, 6 years ago was blinded by madness, and kidnapped the eldest Miss Zhou. Afraid of being exposed, I poisoned her to death. Now plagued by nightmares, I confess my sins.
She's not dead. There's still hope. Quick!
Mr. Chen, it's bad. The chairman suddenly fell ill. He's been sent to the hospital.
In surgery.
Grandfather. You must come out safe and sound. Now besides Kylin, you're my only family left.
Miss Zhao. Our chairman is in a coma. He's currently undergoing surgery. Mr. Chen is a bit upset.
Okay, then you stay with him for now. I'll go back and be with Kylin.
Thank you, Miss Zhao.
Songjin, why don't you go back first? I want to stay with him a little longer.
All right.
Don't worry. Grandfather will be fine.
Will he?
He will. Wipe your tears first. Silly. Doctor, how was the surgery?
The surgery was successful. The patient will wake up soon.
Did you hear that? The surgery was a success. Grandfather is all right now. Are you still going to sit there?
My legs are numb. You're quite strong. Wait a minute. Is he really the man of your dreams?
No.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Li Lan, Zhou Qiaomi's biological mother.
Daddy,
Zhou Shenzhen, the head of the Zhou family.
Gong Quanjun has committed suicide by poisoning and signed a confession. Immediately, the whole of Zhangsheng will know about my sister being raped. Soon, my sister's shares in the company will be transferred to your name according to the regulations, Daddy. All of them.
Chen Bolin, Chen Yichuan's grandfather.
You must stay safe.
Mr. Chen, I have something very important to tell you.
Tell me.
Mr. Chen,
Whoever sees this news now,
now. Probably all of Jiangkang knows.
at all costs, take this news down. Hours later. I don't want to see this news again. Appearing in Zhangcheng.
Yes.
Songjin, how is he?
The poison Gong Quanjin took is the same as yours back then. He can be saved, but he'll be in a coma for a while.
It seems Zhou Xiaomi did it again. What happened to brother?
Zhou Mu about you being by Gong Quanjin. The news about the attempted rape is gone. Someone cleared it all up.
Daddy,
Sit down.
Daddy, the news about my sister being raped has all been taken down. Xiaomi. This news now. It's already spread all over Zhangcheng. Even if it's forcibly taken down, it's already in people's hearts. What's in their hearts can't be taken down. But who is it? That's so powerful. In 3 hours, they were able to take down all the news in Zhangcheng.
Besides him, who else could it be?
Daddy, do you mean? Yijuan did it.
Coming.
Mr. Chen, Miss Zhao wants to see you. Mr. Chen, do you want to see Miss Zhao?
Let her in. Wait a minute. Let her in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Three minutes are up. I can chase you, can't I?
Miss Zhao. Our Mr. Chen said 3 minutes. It has to be 3 minutes. Not a minute less. Three minutes are up. Miss Zhao, please.
Tell me what's the matter.
I have some questions for you.
Sit down.
I want to ask about your fiancé. I saw the news today, but then I couldn't find it.
I had someone take down all the news.
Why did you take down the news?
There's a serious power struggle within the Zhou Corporation. This news was released. Presumably too. After a while, Zhou's change of chairman election. Nominally speaking, Zhou Mu is my fiancé after all. I don't want others to be gone. The appearance of the deceased to be talked about like a monkey. Why are you crying?
It's okay.
Mr. Chen, Chairman Zhou wants to see you.
Go not see.
The film was translated and
Why are you
narrated
running?
by M Media.
Mr. Chin, you should deal with it first. Your own family affairs. I have something to do, I'll go first.
Don't go, okay?
Oh, Chairman Joe, what wind blows you here? Why didn't you tell me in advance? Mr. Chen is busy now. I really don't have time to see you guys.
Yijuan?
Who gave you the right? Without my permission. Knock on my office door.
I
told him to push.
It turned out to be Chairman Joe. Chairman Joe came to me in person. But for Joe Mu.
Have you read the news?
Not only read. I also downloaded all of them.
Even if your grandfather is here today, you have to give me 3 thin faces.
If my grandfather was here, you are not qualified to sit here.
Now that Jomu is gone, then our 2 families are married.
Just cancel it.
Cancel? Not necessarily. Just change someone. Change to Xiaomi, our Zhou family's second daughter. I also gave birth to a son for Mr. Chen.
My grandfather's wish is to marry Joe Mu as his grandson's wife.
But Jomu is gone. Your grandfather's wish can't be realized.
Whether it is realized or not has nothing to do with you. If there is nothing else, please leave.
Chen Yixuan Yu.
Shen Kai.
Hey,
See the guests on.
Chairman Zhou. Please.
Come out. What's wrong? Is it because I made you hide just now and feel wronged? Feel wronged. Wait for Grandpa to wake up. The condition is getting better. I'll tell him about Jomu. Let him break off the marriage with Joe, okay?
No, you can't break off the engagement with Joe Mu now.
Why?
No. I can't tell him yet. I am Joe Mu.
If I don't break off the engagement with Jomu, I can't propose to Zhao.
I have something to do. I have to go first.
Are you rejecting me?
Tomorrow I will go to the hospital to see Grandpa.
Okay, then I'll wait for you.
Old man. You finally collapsed
The
and are
film was
hospitalized.
translated
Don't you only
and
recognize Jomu
narrated by
as your
M.
granddaughter-in-law? I'd like to see if it's the old thing who asterisk first, or if I marry Yijuan first. I'll outlast you. Why are you here?
Why can't I be here?
You can't go in.
This is a hospital. I don't want to argue with you. Get your filthy hands off me.
I won't allow you to appear in front of Yijuan's grandfather.
Why?
Isn't it because of this face of yours? What if this old, blurry-eyed old man mistakes you for his granddaughter-in-law? Yijuan. Just now after Miss Zhao pushed me like that, my foot seems to be sprained.
Joe Kiyomi. Stop acting like a green tea bitch. It's quite annoying.
Yijuan.
Shut up. Get out of here now. I don't want to see you again.
Please give this to grandfather for me. I have something to do. I have to go.
What is it?
It's a secret.
Secret.
Chairman Joe. I want to buy a car.
No problem.
I also want to buy a house.
As long as you like it. It's no big deal.
Zhou Shengjun. I didn't expect that besides keeping Lilan, that little bitch, you're also keeping a mistress outside. Is there also a 5th one? Brother Song Jin.
Grandfather, I'll tell you a secret. I met a girl I really like. She's sweet and lovely, funny and witty. I know that for so many years, Grandfather, you've only recognized Jomu as your granddaughter-in-law, but I want to wait until you wake up and take you to meet her. You'll definitely like her too. Grandfather, did you hear what I said? And wake up.
Yixuan,
Grandfather, I'm here.
do you know why I've always wanted you to marry Jomu?
I don't know.
When Grandfather was young, he always admired Jomu's grandmother. But later, for some reasons we couldn't be together. I had to impose my regret.
The film was translated and
On to
narrated
you.
by M Media.
Yixuan, find a time and break off this engagement with the Zhou family.
Okay.
How's Grandfather doing?
Grandfather's alright now, he's been discharged. I've been busy with Grandfather's matters lately, so I haven't properly thanked you.
Thank me for what?
Thank you for comforting me at the hospital. Thank you for helping me take care of Kylin.
If you want to thank me, why not do something practical?
Miss, I don't usually carry a checkbook with me. I'll give it to you next time.
Fine.
Sometimes I envy you.
Envy me? What's there to envy about me?
I envy your freedom. I envy your happiness. What do you mean by that smile?
Sometimes. When someone smiles all the time, it doesn't mean they're truly happy.
What do you mean?
I'm in a good mood today, sis. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a little princess
Zhou Xiu, mother of Jomu.
who lived in a big castle. Everyone loved her. But then, a wicked witch came along. She stole the little princess's father and harmed her mother. She also gave the little princess a wicked younger sister.
That little princess. It shouldn't be you, right?
Guess.
Aren't you the Zhao family's only daughter? It shouldn't be you, right?
Take a sip.
Then, having heard your story,
The film was translated
tell you one.
and narrated by M Media.
once upon a time there was a prince. His father, the king, and his mother, the queen, passed away very early. Since he was a child, he relied on his grandfather. It was his grandfather who raised him. So he listened to his grandfather very much. His grandfather arranged a marriage for him. He didn't refuse. But now, he refused. Because he met a little princess he liked very much.
The little princess you mentioned. It couldn't be Zhou Xiaomi, could it?
It's not her.
Then who is it?
Tonight's night is beautiful. Asleep. Fell asleep instantly, right? Let's go. It's still early, don't rush to get up.
Last night you.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility for you.
Pervert, get out. Pervert. Pervert.
Are you tired?
Stop. Don't pick it up anymore. I'm tired. I don't want to throw it away anymore.
So now we can have a good chat.
What is there to talk about between us?
I have something to say to you. I've already talked to grandfather. In a few days, I'll go and talk to the Joe family about breaking off the engagement and then marry you.
Wait a minute. Are you negotiating a deal with me?
Pretty much.
Let me tell you, Chinyixuran. This isn't your business world. Collaboration.
Therefore,
I refuse to cooperate with you. Last night's incident. Let's just pretend nothing happened.
but what if I can't?
Then wait until you can distinguish between marriage and business before you talk to me.
Marriage and business. What's wrong with that?
Chen, I found out. Tonight at the Joe family banquet, Miss Joe will be attending.
I asked you to help me arrange a meeting with Joe Moo. Why did you bring me here?
What do you mean? Why did you bring me here? Miss Joe has no intention of agreeing to meet you.
Why won't she see me?
Why else? She doesn't like you. She doesn't take you seriously.
Forget it, take me to the banquet first.
Okay.
Hey, is that Chan Yizhuan, the CEO of Chan Corp? It's him, he's even more handsome than on TV. Mr. Chen, are you attending the Joe family banquet? Because of Miss Joe, there are also rumors that you have a child with another woman. Are you back this time to break off the engagement with Miss Joe?
There are also rumors that your girlfriend is the second Miss Joe. So may I ask, Mr. Chen, is it true behind Miss Joe's back, secretly dating her sister? Mr. Chen, can you respond, Mr. Chen? We'll stop here today. Let's stop here today. Mr. Chen, sorry everyone, excuse me. Tonight's Joe family party. There's a good show to watch. How do you say that? Here comes the excitement.
Yizhuan. Why are you here? Are you here to find me?
I'm not here to find you.
Zhou Chaomi. Since childhood, has no one taught you what shame is? How can you be so shameless? Our Mr. Chen is clearly here to find Miss Zhou. Can you stop throwing yourself at our Mr. Chen?
Chen Kaiyu.
Have no shame. Mr. Chen,
Are you?
is this Miss Zhao or Miss Zhou?
Sister? You lied to me so well.
Is Mr. Chen here to see Miss Zhou? A while ago the news said she was poisoned. Mr. Chen must be careful of this woman. Don't be fooled.
You are not qualified to discuss my fiancé.
The film was translated
What's with the attitude?
and narrated by
As the heir to the
MD.
Chen family, are you that great? Without the Chen family, what are you? Zhou Mu, stop holding on. So many people are watching.
Not letting go. Don't you try to slip away.
Everyone's here. If I don't leave now, you're making me a third wheel.
Should I call you Miss Joe? Or Miss Zhao?
Either is fine. Whatever makes you happy.
Then let's talk. Okay.
I'll be back in a moment.
Zhou Chaomi. See. Miss Zhou. And Mr. Chen are a match made in heaven.
How childish.
Second Miss Chen Yuxuan, he completely ignores what I say. He's completely impervious. It's like talking to a brick wall.
Don't worry. I have a plan. Just cooperate with me later.
Okay, second miss. I'll definitely follow your lead.
Miss Joe. Why are you drinking juice? Not red wine.
Drinking can lead to bad things. Better to abstain.
It might not cause trouble now either. It's fine now too.
Are you here to talk about breaking off the engagement? No problem. I can break it off anytime, anywhere.
I'm not breaking off the engagement. I want to talk to you about getting engaged.
What? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. I'll just go clean it up. It's alright, it's alright.
Then go ahead. Bye.
I'll be right back. Wait for me here. Don't run. Don't run.
Hey, we're going to crash.
Don't run.
If not now, when?
Sister. Why haven't you died yet?
You haven't died at all. How could I possibly die?
Sister. How could you push me? And splash me? Yixuan. Sister knows too. I bore you a son. I did this in a moment of desperation. Please don't because of me. Have a conflict with sister.
This boring green tea drama again. Watch closely, everyone. This is what I, Joe, need do.
Well done, miss. Excellent. Everyone come and see. This Joe eldest daughter, as soon as she returns, bullies her younger sister. Is there any justice in this world?
How can she be so unreasonable? Does she love bullying people?
Shut up. Who told you? My younger sister loves to bully people, and is unreasonable. Don't talk nonsense if you don't know.
Brother? I'm your younger sister too. Why do you only defend sister? And not me?
Zhou Chaomi. Do you really think you're my sister? Don't forget who your mother is. How did I hear? This second Zhou daughter is Zhou Shengjun's bastard child.
And now she's here seducing Mr. Chen. Like father, like daughter? What nonsense are you talking about? My mother isn't a mistress. My father openly and honorably married her into the Zhou family. I'm not a bastard either. I was with Yixuan first. And then we had a child. If anyone's the mistress, Zhou Mu. You are.
Zhou Qiaomi. If you dare bring up Kylin again, don't blame me for turning my back on you.
Yixuan. Listen to me.
Yes, your mother was openly and honorably married into the Zhou family by Zhou Shengjun. But you also have to consider who backs the Zhou family. A foreign surnamed Mistress was given the Zhou surname, and now she really thinks she's the second Zhou daughter. A pheasant wants to become a phoenix. Why don't you look in the mirror? What are you really? Gong Xiaomi, isn't it?
No.
The
My
film
surname
was
isn't Gong.
translated
My
and
surname is Zhou.
narrated by
I'm the second
ME.
Zhou daughter.
Do mistresses all like to delude themselves like this? Fine, but you also have to consider who backs the Zhou family.
What are you doing?
From now on, you are no longer the second daughter of the Zhou family. You're kicked out of the Zhou family.
What right do you have to kick me out of the Zhou family?
Somebody, get this woman who came from nowhere and drag her out.
Do you know who I am? How dare you treat me like this?
You're Gong Xiaomi.
Zhou Mu you? I'll go back and tell mother and daddy to deal with you.
Go ahead. Then, I'd like to see who deals with whom.
Yixuan. Yixuan. Look, this is how my sister usually bullies me. Why don't you do something about her? I bore you a son.
It's only because you're Kylin's mother that I've tolerated you this much.
Yixuan, Yixuan.
Zhou Mu. Zhou Mu, can we talk?
What is there to talk about?
What happened between Zhou Qiaomi and me was a misunderstanding. 6 years ago I was in a bad mood. I drank too much. And that's how it happened with her.
Alright, stop following her. My sister doesn't want to talk to you right now. You should take care of your own personal matters first.
My personal matters You mean Joe Kiyomi?
Oh right. That Mr. Fang. Just now. He was the one who started it.
He just gave me his business card. But I didn't take it. He just slandered Jomu. Right in front of me.
I just looked into that Mr. Fang. He's one of Zhou Shengzhen's men. He was clearly colluding with Zhou Xiaomi just now.
Okay. Looks like the first thing I'll do when I return to Joe Corp is deal with him. Zhou Cheng. I'm going to announce something important here today. Starting today, Zhou Corp is severing all TIs. With Fang Corp, anyone who dares to cooperate with Fang Corp is an enemy of Zhou Corp. No, you don't represent Zhou Corp. I want to talk to the chairman. I'm not qualified. I am the current chairman. Tell me, who is qualified? Zhou Shengzhen or Gong Shengzhen? That Mr. Fang is really courting death. He knows that Zhou Corp is back in Zhou Cheng's hands, and he still dares to slander eldest Miss Zhou.
Zhou Corp was originally meant to be passed from Zhou Shiyu to Zhou Cheng. Zhou Shengzhen managed it for a few years.
Chairman Zhou, may I borrow the microphone? I have a few words to say as well.
Mr. Chen, please.
Thank you, because Feng Corp has repeatedly slandered my fiancé. Starting today, Chen Corp will sever all cooperation with the Fang family. And if the company dares to cooperate with the Fang family, I will regard them as enemies of the Chen family.
Mr. Zhou, Mr. Chen, this is all my fault. I shouldn't have slandered Miss Zhou. Please have mercy on us. Great men don't remember the offenses of small men. Please spare the Fang family. It's all my fault, this foul mouth of mine. I said things I shouldn't have. Bodyguards, drag him away.
Chen Yuxian, what are you doing?
Don't move. You've sprained your ankle.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Chen. I'll take care of my sister.
No trouble. It's what I should do.
All right. The engagement party hasn't happened yet. Don't call me your fiancé just yet. Besides, whether the engagement party will happen or not is still unknown.
I don't want to cancel the engagement. I want to continue.
All right, whether the engagement is cancelled or not, it has nothing to do with me. Right now, I'll take my sister away first. Excuse me, please. Mr. Chen.
I don't care if you're Jomu or Zhao Linlin. I'm serious about you. I'll figure out the relationship between marriage and business as soon as possible.
What, Jomu? I'll take you back.
You looked so cool just now. You're going to take me away. Taking me back now will make me lose face. Super embarrassing.
Oh right. I need to save face too. Forget it, I'll take you home.
Dessert, snacks, milk tea. Fruit. Coming.
Hello.
He insisted on coming along. I couldn't help it.
Let me introduce myself. Chen Yixuan Chen Group.
Song Jin Song Corp.
Mr. Song. You don't mind me being here, do you?
I don't mind.
You two better behave yourselves. If you start fighting in front of me, I'll stab you both.
Mr. Song. You're a medical student, right? How did you learn to be so attentive?
Does that require learning?
I need to learn. Miss.
There, don't be upset. Come sit next to me.
Why did you trip me?
I was just stretching my leg. I didn't ask you to.
You did that on purpose. Green tea bitch.
Green tea bitch.
That's not how you use that term. Don't talk nonsense. Come sit over here.
Okay. He did that on purpose. Such a green tea bitch.
Shut up. Go sit by yourself.
My friend from Xinjiang brought this. It's a Xinjiang specialty.
What Xinjiang grapes? Disgusting.
Jen Yixuan Yu.
Songjin, don't mind him. It's not very effective here.
There's nothing wrong with my brain.
By the way, Songjin. Gong Quanjin, how much longer until he wakes up?
A week at most.
I'm going to take this call.
I wanted to ask you, who is Gong Quanjin? What's going on?
Give me one reason to tell you.
I love Zhou Mu.
Zhou Mu's mother was poisoned. And Gong Quanjin is the key to uncovering the truth.
I saw this on the news. Gong Quanjin wrote a confession, admitting he poisoned San Jumu.
It wasn't Gong Quanjin
The
who
film
killed her.
was translated
It was Zhou Qiaomi.
and narrated by
Zhou Qiaomi.
Media.
6 years ago, Zhou Mu was poisoned by Zhou Qiaomi's scheme. Accidentally went into the wrong room with a strange man, had a relationship, became pregnant. Zhou Qiaomi was there on the day Zhou Mu gave birth. She had someone steal her child and fed her poison.
6 years ago. Strange man. Kylin couldn't be.
Mother, come back quickly. The bad ant came to our house.
Kylin, mother will be right back. I'll help you drive away the bad aunt.
Yizhuan, you're back. I've been waiting for you for a long time.
Did I make you wait? Don't come to my house if you have nothing to do in the future.
I just wanted to come. See Kylin and you. Sister you.
Don't call me sister. I said I don't have a sister named Gong Jiaomi.
Yizhuan. Look at sister.
What are you shouting about? Is Yixuan something you can call? If anyone should call him, it's me.
Sister you, how could you? How could you kiss Yizhuan in front of me? Kiss Yizhuan.
This is my fiancé. So what if I kissed him? It's you. Why do you always go to someone else's fiancé's house?
I just want to be a good mother to Kylin.
You sticking to someone else every day. And you still want to be a good mother to Kylin. Before you try to be a mother, learn how to be a decent person first.
You?
Shen Kai.
Get.
This shameless bitch out of here.
Oh, really?
Zhou Mu. You are actually Kylin's mother, right? 6 years ago. You were the one who went into the wrong room, my room.
No, you're overthinking it. Why aren't you letting me go?
Because what I'm about to say is a bit much. Keeping my head down like this is hurting my neck.
Then say it, I'm listening.
This is all my fault. 6 years ago I was drunk. I woke up and found Zhou Qiaomi crying next to me. I thought the person I had slept with was her. Years later, she came to me with Kylin. I specifically went and got a paternity test. Discovered that Kylin is indeed, he is my biological son.
So you're not doing a paternity test now. I can be sure Kylin is my son.
My heart tells me he is. So I wanted to come find you, to be certain. Kylin is your son, right?
Yes. No. Does it matter?
Of course it matters.
Regardless of whether Kylin is my son, we both have to break off the engagement.
I never thought of using Kylin to threaten you. You and I will fulfill our engagement. Even without Kylin. I still want to marry you, because I love you.
But I don't love you. Brother.
What's wrong? Why are you crying? Who bullied you?
Brother, I had a fight with Chen Yixun.
What did you to fight about?
I said I don't love him.
Do you still love him?
Zhou Gongquanjun has woken up. He wants to see you.
Back then your mother was indeed murdered by Zhou Shengjun in Kylin.
How? After taking medicine for so long. Why haven't I gotten better? Don't worry, madam. After this last bowl of medicine, you won't get any better. What do you mean? You... Madam. I'll call you. Madam one last time. After all, from now on, I will be the madam of the Zhou family. Didn't you ask me why after so long you still haven't recovered? That's because you don't even have tuberculosis. It's because I've been putting slow-acting poison in your medicine. Why are you doing this to me? Why?
Why? Isn't it because for so many years I married into your Zhou family, even took your family name,
The film
but you
was
Zhou Xiu
translated
have always
and
controlled the Zhou
narrated
family
by
and wouldn't give me the
media.
inheritance. Back then, to be safe, I secretly recorded the two of them plotting your mother's murder. I also kept other key evidence
Where are the video and evidence now? Where is it now?
with my son. Miss, you're not from around here, are you? What are you doing so far from home?
Gongmi, son of Gongquanjun.
I'm looking for someone very important to me.
Why don't you tell me about it? Maybe I know them.
Is there a man named Gong in your village? Around 25 years old.
Are you talking about Gong Ni?
How did you know?
The surname Gong is rare. In this village, the only person with the surname Gong is Gong Ni. I'm sorry. I almost hit a tree.
It's okay.
Are you looking for someone? 6 years ago, huh?
Yes. Wait a minute. I have a video your daddy recorded. He's the one who asked me to find you.
Son. Daddy, I'm sorry. I left you alone in the countryside. You've been struggling to survive all these years. You take the evidence Daddy left for you all those years ago. Give it to her. Let them take revenge. You don't have to hide anymore.
Miss, are you all right, miss? Open the door, miss. Miss?
The
Miss?
film was translated
Open the door, miss.
and narrated
You've
by
got it wrong.
media.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Go away. Don't mess with me.
Are you really okay?
Really okay.
I told you to go away.
The miss isn't just talking about me. She's talking about you two.
She's talking about you.
I'm talking about all of you.
Let's go.
This address has what you're looking for. Right. How's my daddy?
Don't worry. Your daddy's not dead. We saved him.
Can you in the future not go on adventures alone anymore?
No.
Then take me with you, okay? Take me with you. Okay.
Chen Yixuan, have you forgotten what I told you before?
How could I forget what you said?
Then why are you still looking for me?
I'm rather.
Our Mr. Chen is rather thick-skinned.
Right? I'm rather thick-skinned.
You still don't understand me well enough. If you understood me, you wouldn't want to continue our engagement.
Then give me a chance to understand you. Okay. Give me a chance to understand you. Okay,
Okay.
Shenkai, how about this one?
Mr. Chen, don't choose blue. It doesn't suit you. Let's not try to look young.
Look young. Song Jing can wear it. I wear it and I'm trying too hard.
I think it suits Mr. Song better. It's not good to imitate poorly. Why don't you wear gray? Same aura as me.
Get lost.
Then you should stick with black. Suits your aura, and it's stain resistant.
Why do I need stain resistance? I'm not going to be a mover tomorrow. Slow down, you two.
Shankai. That shop looks good.
Go.
Go.
Shenkai,
Mr. Chen. You're someone who needs to work hard. Mr. Chen, I can't help you this time.
okay. Then can you help me take up this bag?
Sure.
Shankai, why aren't they here yet?
Miss Zhou is calling for me.
Okay. Go help Miss Zhou.
That box.
I'll do it myself.
Mr. Chen, you've worked hard. Miss Zhou, I'm here.
Sister, why are you home?
Call Zhu Shengjun and Lylan. Get them out here.
The film was
You
translated
came back alone.
and narrated by M Media.
I'm here too.
Mother and Daddy. Daddy, look at Sister. This is how she acts as soon as she gets home. She doesn't respect you at all.
You unfilial daughter.
You and Lylan killed my mother together. Now, how do you want me to be filial to you?
You know everything.
I not only know, I also have all the evidence. You just wait to go to jail.
Don't believe her lies. She can't have any evidence. She's just bluffing us. Right. Sister loves to lie.
Comrade,
Which of you are Zhou Shengjun and Lylan?
We are... What's wrong?
According to the evidence we have, you are suspected of conspiring to murder Miss Zhou Xiu years ago. You are now under arrest. Arrest warrant.
Arrest. No. I'm still so young. I can't go to jail. Joe Moo! Can you let Auntie go? Auntie really didn't mean to hurt your mother. It was him. He was blinded by greed and wanted to take over the Zhou family business. He forced me to do it.
You bitch. You seduced me back then.
Sister. After all, we are. Blood sisters. Sister?
I spit. Who's your blood sister? My mother is Zhou Xiyu, and your mother is Lylan.
You beast!
Comrade, please wait. Zhou Shengjun, I have a question for you. Back then, did you really love my mother?
Back then. I did. Later I was seduced by power.
Actually, if you hadn't killed my mother back then, I think she would have eventually handed over control of Zhou Corp to you. Because she really loved you.
Zhou Mu. Actually, Daddy originally didn't know. It was Kiaomi who poisoned you. I only found out later.
But you knew later, and didn't do anything to Zhou Xiaoming. You even took advantage of me to make it into the news, to consolidate your position in Zhou Corp.
I'm sorry, Zhou Mu.
No. You wronged my mother even more.
Chairman, I'm back. And I brought Miss Zhou back with me.
Grandpa.
Chomu. She looks just like your grandma.
My grandma.
When my grandpa was young, he knew your grandma.
Could it be that when your grandpa was young, he had a relationship with my grandma?
Miss, you're so smart. Let's go. Mu. Try this.
Ixuan. You said earlier you wanted to break off the engagement with the Zhou family. Now you don't want to.
I don't.
When you were in the hospital bed, you held my hand and said, "Grandpa, I found the girl I like the most."
Grandfather. She's the girl I like the most. Grandfather, I want to have my engagement banquet from 6 years ago as soon as possible.
All right. Then let's do it tomorrow.
Isn't that too fast?
Not fast at all. Let's do it immediately.
My sister's here. Why are you here too?
What? You're not welcoming me.
Why would I welcome you, coming to my house, to be a third wheel?
Brother, you're not a third wheel. How can there be such a handsome third wheel like you in the world?
You think I'm handsome? I like that. Come sit down. What? You're having your engagement banquet tomorrow. Are you flying a plane? Why so fast?
Brother, don't get excited. Sit down first.
I don't agree. It has to be at least a month later.
Okay, bro. Just 1 month later.
No. Aren't you going to bargain?
Didn't you say 1 month later, bro?
Well, tomorrow. Isn't impossible. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Mother
the film
and
was
Daddy.
translated and narrated by M.
Why are
Media.
Mother and Daddy picking up Kylin today?
Because Mother and Daddy miss Kylin.
I miss Mother and Daddy too.
Okay, let's go home. Come on. Let's go.
When did you wake up?
Before Miss Admire my face, I woke up. Are you ready? My fiancé.
I'm ready. My fiancé.
One year later.